today.
Midweek Moment. It's that time on a Wednesday morning where we get to just share something that I've just been experienced. Well, always experienced it, but I'm finally going to say it. So I have a confession to make. I am a very, very heavy traveler.
Huh?
I do not pack light at all.
Oh.
So no matter how many times we travel, I always think, oh, I'm going to do it better next time. I just go and pack my entire house, like all over again, my entire room. If I could take my entire room with me, I probably would. That's how bad I am. So when it comes to packing and traveling, I know that I have this very bad issue. And maybe I'm not the only one that packs more than you actually need. Because whenever I come back, I have all those clothes and shoes, and I've never used it. And it just comes back unused. And the more and more I travel, the more and more I pack. So I know that I do that. And I just keep piling and piling. And at the back of my head, I always say, I'm going to use it. So I know that I'm going to need it. So I'm going to add another dress and another pair of shoes and another 7 more jerseys because you never know, what the weather's like. But that's just me. And so last week, the week before, while traveling, we had to go to Durban, myself and my family, and I just kept on packing and packing stuff like the normal Rachel way. And here's the thing though, when I think that I've got everything done, I struggle to close all my bags. I'm going to say bags because they're more than one. And the thing is the weight, having to carry them. Oh my gosh, my arms. I don't have muscles, guys. If you've seen me, you know me. I'm that short. Anyway, so the the problem is I've got to pack and then carry my stuff, and those wheels can't, carry everything. And by the time I actually get to my destination, I am so tired. I'm exhausted because I've overpacked, and the weight of the things that I've packed, it's unnecessary, but I've got it. And it just really reminds me of our day, our lives. A lot of times we wake up in the morning or we start something or wherever we find ourselves in the middle of something, we are overwhelmed, we are overburdened because we just keep packing unnecessary things. And it's our mind that just tells us that we need these things, we should do certain things. And we just start getting overwhelmed with worry, stress, burden. And 99% of the time, the things we worry about never happens. Just like me, I pack 50 dresses, I never use it. But I do it. And that's the thing with us as well. We start thinking things, we start, just going crazy. At the end of the day, before we even reach where we need to go, we are overwhelmed, we are burdened, we are tired, we're exhausted. And this is the thing that the enemy wants. He wants us to be tired. He wants us to be overwhelmed and overburdened. Because when we are tired and exhausted, we can't spend that time with God. And here's the thing, when we do spend time with God, we have this energy. It reminds me of Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and lean from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And that's the thing, we're packing all these things in our lives, we are adding all this unnecessary stuff. But God says, come to me, just come and draw for me, because when you sit at the feet of God, when you sit at his feet, you get the strength from him, because strength only comes from him. You draw from him, you get this wisdom. So instead of having to go throughout your day being with all this unnecessary weight on your shoulder, rather go to your Father, because Jesus wants to lighten the load you have been carrying all by yourself. Will you come to him, hand it over so he can give you rest?
I know you're hurting